Don't watch that. Watch this. This is the heavy, heavy monster sound. The nuttiest sound around. So if you're coming off the street and you're beginning to feel the heat, well, listen, Buster, you better start to move your feet to the rockinest, rock-steady beat of madness. One step beyond. Mad Soccer in the house! Happy New Year with yours truly, Cisco Aguirre Jr., a legend in my own mind. Look who's here for the new year, the one, the only, from the show Road to the Cup that comes after Mad Soccer, Shogun! What's up, my brother?
What's up? What's going on, sister?
Oh, man, what a new year, what a new year. I want to give my shout-outs to everybody, Laverne, and my man Caesar, the king of 145th Street in Amsterdam, Pop out of Subway Sandwich Man, everybody at WFN, Steve Summers, Jojo Beningo, everybody at ESPN 1050 Radio, you, Jody McDonald, yeah, you baby, you know I'm talking about you, and everybody else, Bob Galderstein, and everybody at Nevada Smiths. I will be coming down there. Shogun will be coming down there. Champions League is coming up. Champions League is coming up. The round of 16. In about a few weeks, baby. Barcelona-Liverpool. Barcelona-Liverpool. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that, Shogun?
I'm definitely ready for that. I'm definitely ready for Champions League. I mean, it's been a minute since we had any really good matches. I mean, I don't know about you, but after the World Cup, man, the U.S. has really disappointed me. Took me a minute to get over that. Speaking of the World Cup, Shogun, what's on today as we speak, because this is being recorded Saturday, January 20th, and today, first game since the World Cup, United States against the Great Danes of Denmark.
Denmark. This is the first game also for Bill Bradley, new interim coach. I always say Bill Bradley. Bob Bradley.
Basketball.
Right. Right. Bob Bradley, okay, former coach of Shivers USA, who did a fantastic job in getting them into the playoffs last year in MLS. Now he's the interim coach. Hopefully he'll be the permanent coach.
But more importantly for the New York audience is that he was former coach of the Metro Stars.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, unfortunately, man, he couldn't turn it around for the Metro Stars. We brought him in from Chicago.
That's right.
Chicago was a great coach in Chicago. Everyone thought, you know, myself included, that he'd be able to turn around the Metro Stars. Didn't happen. Absolutely did not happen.
But we will see how the team looks with him as the interim coach. Also, they'll be playing in a few weeks Mexico, who also has a new coach. and the Mexican legend who used to play with Barcelona, Hugo Sanchez. Will they be as good as they were with Ricardo Lavolpe?
Yeah, I think this is what Mexico needed. Fortunately for the U.S., I think that Hugo Sanchez is going to bring a credibility that Ricardo Lavolpe, he couldn't do it. He did well, but he couldn't bring a certain quality that you ever really fully got, that the whole nation was behind him. It was always split up. He was an great Argentine coach, but I think Hugo Sanchez is going to definitely be able to bring a little something that's going to make Mexico going into the 2010 World Cup, man.
Because if Mexico plays the way they played in the World Cup, especially the way they played, they almost shocked the hell out of Argentina. Remember that game, because Mexico scored first. Rafael Marquez, also of Barcelona, scored the first goal. Sure. And all of a sudden, Diego Armando Maradona, who was in the crowd, was like, "Oh, what's going on here?" Sure. They played them tough, and they played them tight, man. The way, plus you have...
What about the Confederations Cup?
Oh, forget it. Forget it, man.
You know, like before the Confederations Cup,
they beat Brazil.
They beat Brazil.
Also, I mean, you know, I think it's going to be... I'm going to see how Mexico looks with Hugo Sanchez. I think losing Lavolpe is going to be... I think it's going to be a slight step down, but I could be wrong on this. But I think he had Mexico played with heart, played with vigor, played with intensity. They were like buzzing bees all over you, man. Whoever had the ball, there were at least 2 or 3 Mexicans all over.
You had to brush them off. I mean, they were just trying to be all over you. But
the big news, the biggest news on the soccer world. He's coming. He's coming. There it is. Spice Boy. The Spice Boy is coming to the LA Galaxy. David Beckham. Spice Boy Beckham is coming. $250 million. The sports world has been rocked. Not only in the United States, not only in England, but all over the world. But this, whatever he wears, whatever shaving cream he uses, whatever soap he uses, is sold all over the world. Now understand this contract. It's $250 million, but the LA Galaxy and MLS is going to pay about $6 million. The rest of the money will be coming from endorsements and advertisements. I repeat, endorsements and advertisements. What do you think about this whole deal?
Oh, I think it's great. I mean, if you can get the man to license something, you know, when he wipes his behind, he makes money. I mean, the guy does anything. I mean, it's like he could sell his toenail clippings to Japan for, you know, $500,000 easy. No problem.
How about pubic hair? Oh!
I'm sure.
That's your David Beckham pubic hair right here now.
I'm sure that's going about $2 million a pube.
Unbelievable.
You know I would say his pubic hair is probably as high as Beyonce's. You know, J-Lo. I mean, I'm sure they could get, you know, whatever they wanted for it.
Oh man.
But on the male side, yeah, I think Beckham's pubic hair is just kind of right up there at about as high as it goes, except for the Shoguns. You want?
Well, go ahead.
You got any money? You can have one right now.
I don't think so.
Okay.
The repercussions of this deal is like enormous. I mean, all over the world.
Yeah.
And it also brought out the soccer haters. Yeah, you who hate the game of soccer.
Point them out.
You. Put that Twinkie down and listen to what I'm saying.
I see him.
Yeah, you who don't want to talk about soccer, who is scared of soccer. That's why you don't want to talk about it.
They're really scared?
You can have 3 sporting events in the city of New York. A baseball game, a basketball game, a hockey game going on at the same time. And I guarantee you in Giant Stadium, with LA Galaxy playing the Red Bulls with David Beckham, I guarantee you 30 to 40,000 people will show up. Guaranteed. Guaranteed 30 to 40, maybe even more. Remember, there was 70,000 plus in Giant Stadium when Barcelona played the Red Bulls.
Whoa.
Where did they come out of? Where did those fans come out of? The sky?
But Cisco, you got to look at one other thing. It's like I told my man Haji, when the Red Bulls played Barcelona,
right?
Giant Stadium last summer, that was something fantastic. That was something amazing. It's just like this little bling I got on my watch. You know, it's just a little something. You know, it was just, you know, unbelievable. But here's the thing. you know, when the Red Bulls play in MLS and they play in the Colorado, you know, Rapids, or they're playing Columbus, you know, they're getting 15,000, sometimes 12,000, whatever. But when Ronaldinho was in the middle of the pitch and everyone would stand up as soon as he got the ball, and the flashbulbs
were going crazy,
like lightning was just striking the stadium. That type of excitement ain't gonna happen with Beckham. Beckham's not gonna bring that type of excitement to the game, but he is gonna increase the average casual person. Beckham is not the same type of player as Ronaldinho. He's not the same type of,
that goes without saying, sure.
So I think that before we get into another Freddie Adu type thing, we don't want to get folks to think that, oh, Beckham's going to come in and all of a sudden you're going to have Ronaldinho, you're going to have Messi, you're going to have these teams like Barcelona brought, you're going to have these teams like Manchester United with Rooney and Portuguese cat.
Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo
and Scholes. I mean, you're not going to have that type of excitement, but you're gonna have a whole different type of atmosphere, and I think that's a good thing. But let's not. I don't want folks to start bringing in it so that people come out and think, oh, well, this guy plays on the right side of the pitch,
right?
The whole match, he just crosses it over a couple times,
right?
You gotta let it build.
When David Beckham takes a free kick, the light bulbs will be going off.
Sure.
The flash bulbs, will be going off. Everybody's going to be standing. Whether if he can bend it like Beckham,
sure,
the sales of that movie is going to go through the roof.
Sure.
Okay? Wherever the LA Galaxy plays with Beckham, there will be guaranteed 30 to 40, even more people in the stadium.
I think you're right. But it's our job to explain to them what makes Beckham so special, so they don't get the wrong idea. Because if these cats come out there thinking that all of a sudden, is he really that much better than the typical MLS player or an all-star MLS player?
If I'm coaching the LA Galaxy, I use Beckham as a general, as what they call a libero. You know, somebody who can direct the passes to certain players, set up plays with Landon Donovan and Hercules Gomez, and also...
You put him in the middle?
I put him as like more or less like what they're going to do with Freddie Adu in Real Salt Lake, use him as an attacking midfielder, more or less. Okay, let him take his shots here and there. He'll be spraying the ball around. He'll be the general of the team. He'll be the hub in there to help players like Landon Donovan and Hercules Gomez. Okay? Now, I was just talking about the soccer haze. Okay? I have a tape here of a call I made to WFAN, Evan Roberts. Okay? I want you to hear this. Now, check this out.
Kick it off with Cisco in Manhattan, who's on the fan. Cisco. Yo, Cisco.
Robert, baby, you, Benito, I heard you. Fantastic. The chemistry is there. You are now the new Legends of Sports Talk Radio.
Wow, that is incredible.
Listen to me. Before I talk about my
Oh, don't cut him off. Come on now. I like Cisco. He was talking about soccer and how he hosts a show. There's no problem with that, is there?
There is in my book.
Oh, come on, Giannotti. I know I'm new to the daytime thing, but come on, the guy had so much energy and he buttered me up. I mean, how do you just cut him off?
Because he wanted to talk about his show and soccer.
Maybe it's a good show. I mean, I wouldn't watch it because I don't like soccer, but for Cisco, I would. Thank you for the call. I'm sorry. Giannotti is the Grinch. Bruce in Connecticut.
Did you hear that? Because he don't like soccer. He wants to talk. I didn't want to talk about my show. I just wanted to say that the show is now on YouTube. As you now know now, this show, you can catch it on YouTube. This show is episode 3. So check it out on YouTube. But do you hear that? What do you think? What do you think, man?
Giannotti, look. The guy is like I said, it's the same thing that you know, the Shogun, you know, when I started Road to the Cup, let me give you my little plug.
Go right ahead.
www.roadtothecup.com. You know, I come on right behind Cisco. But yo, the thing that I always learned about this thing is, man, as much as they tried to stomp this sport out, as much as everybody hated on it, as much as they said, Shogun, what the heck are you doing? You're wasting your time talking about this sport. You should be talking about basketball, football, golf, anything other than soccer, which I know about. I know about all sports. I can talk about any sport. talk about cricket. You can talk about damn roller derby, if you ask me. But the thing is about this sport is you've seen the growth in the last 11, 12 years. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. When you're paying this man right here, this pretty-ass white boy, to come to America, $250 million, you think that's a joke? You think they put money behind this cat and this cat ain't going to do nothing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You just can't. The economics don't lie. America does not play about money. This white boy's going to make some real cash. Believe it or not, all you cats out there doubting him, watch. I'm telling you. And when you see me up in my Phantom, in my Bentley with my man Cisco on the side,
absolutely,
we still talking that soccer business. This is about business. This is about pleasure, but it's about business too, man. You got to be able to see the vision. You got to see when they're making these new stadiums, Red Bull Stadium, it's going to be in Harrison, coming near you. You're going to see the Shogun. You can come see me. I'm going to have one of the first season tickets right up on midfield. You can come see me when I bring in Beyonce, when I bring in my J-Lo, and they come sit next to me. And you wondering why I got season tickets. That's right, because I'm going to be up there watching Beckham, Ronaldo, what are these other cats you're going to bring from overseas? Maybe Figo, maybe Ronaldinho, maybe Thierry Henry.
You ready for this? A friend of mine who's in the soccer business has told me there is a crew going over to visit one Zinedine Zidane. Are you ready for this? To get him to come out of retirement to play for MLS. You think he's too old?
39, man. It's 39. Too old.
What the hell? He's Zinedine Zidane.
He is.
What Beckham is doing is what? Bringing celebrity to Major League Soccer. He's also going to bring other players from around the globe to play in Major League Soccer.
Sure.
Remember the new designated player rule. Each team is allotted so much money to get a major star. That's big. That's big. And with getting Beckham, opens the floodgates. That's it. It's going to open the floodgates. Now, are you ready for the Mad Soccer 10-point Manifesto? Are you ready?
I'm ready. Hit him off with it. I've been looking at it. I thought there was some good ideas on there.
Okay. Number one, and this is regarding FIFA, the world governing body of soccer. Whenever a player is fouled in the penalty area, that player who is fouled must take a penalty kick. Not another player. That player must take a penalty kick. And if he is so injured that he cannot take the penalty kick, get the goalkeeper to take it. Get the goalkeeper to take it. How about that? What do you think?
I like that idea. I think that's, look, guys going in there, they throw themselves in the box. You know, they're diving. You know, if a defender goes down,
right,
the defender should take the kick.
Right.
Now, why should the striker stand up and take the kick? That would help prevent some of that diving.
Right. Also, number two, have more soccer doubleheaders. These are no-brainers. There are no more doubleheaders in baseball. Remember back in the day when there used to be doubleheaders? No more. Why? Money, 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 money. Have soccer doubleheaders, okay? Have like a MLS game and a game with, like, say for example, Costa Rica against Honduras.
Sure.
Something like that.
Sure. Particularly in the major cities, I think that's a great idea. I mean, your people are coming out, make it a whole day.
Right.
Give them a reason to come, not just to see you know 1-3, but they want to come out the whole day.
Right. Number three, merchandising, and this is very important. This is very important. Merchandising. Open up an MLS store like the NBA has their NBA store on Fifth Avenue in New York City. Have an MLS store, or you call it like a World Soccer store, where you have MLS gear and gear from other teams from other countries. Also, develop soccer cards like baseball cards so people can be familiar with the players.
They got them.
I haven't seen them.
I know when Freddie Adu came out that they were talking about Freddie Adu's card was going for like $500 or something like that. I don't know who does it. I think, you know what?
Well, you got Flair.
No, you know who does it? The one who does
there's three companies I know.
Baseball. Tops
is the major one.
I think they did a limited edition.
You got Donruss and you have Flair. Tops, Donruss, and Flair. But they should do it for like they do with baseball.
Sure.
All the MLS teams, coach, the players, everybody.
Sure. What do you think would be the most valuable card right now of all time in MLS?
His.
Before him. Not including
well, you mentioned Freddie Adu.
Not including Freddie. I'm going Diablo.
Jaime Moreno?
El Diablo.
Oh, Marco Echeverri, the Brazilian.
A 96 Marco Echeverri.
Oh, definitely. Sky high money.
Or maybe El Pibe.
Right. Carlos Valderrama of Colombia. Okay? Also, check this out. Get soccer shirts and gear in urban areas or poor areas throughout the USA. In other words, it doesn't have to be like a soccer shirt, a T-shirt with the team on it, with the team emblem on it.
Right.
Okay? Inexpensive, so the parents can get it for their kids.
Well, I think
urban and poverty areas.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, sister.
Where the majority of great players, Pele, Maradona, they came from poor. Zinedine Zidane came from poor areas.
Absolutely. But you still have to make that connection, and Major League Soccer still hasn't made that connection totally with its audience. And I think it's you have to make before you get that, before you see a kid rocking that in the hood, you got to make that connection. MLS has to dig closer to the Mexican, the African American, the Haitian. I think they're making strides, but it's not there yet. We still got.
You walk up Broadway in Washington Heights, I see all the Mexican teams: Cruz Azul, America, Chivas.
But the Mexicans are there,
right?
So
gotta get MLS gear in there. Get MLS gear in there. Try any which way possible.
I think. Well,
what that does is bring more people to the games.
And here's the thing: I think that's got to happen with this designated rule. If no one has said it yet, but there needs to be a huge Mexican needs to come into the league.
Oh,
I don't know if it's Blanco. I don't know.
Omar Bravo.
Somebody has to. I mean, I'm surprised that Chivas.
Jared Borghetti, who is coming back from Bolton
to go to Cruz Azul.
You get Jared Borghetti in MLS. Woo!
I mean,
that really.
Yes.
For the Rock'em Sock'em. Okay, let me go on to number 4. Promote the beautiful game in all urban and poverty-stricken areas, like I talked about, and like I said before, where did the majority of the great players in the history of soccer come from? Guys like Georgie Best, the wonder of Belfast. He came from a poor area of Belfast. Zinedine Zidane. Go after the urban areas, set up soccer clinics in like respective parks and stuff like that, sponsored by Major League Soccer. Go ahead.
Here's the problem with that, Cisco, right now. You know, right now, we need to set up a fund to help pay for these MLS players, because most of these cats can't even eat. They're not getting paid.
Right.
You know, like you have Help Defoe. We need to help an MLS player, because like Jamil Walker was making $11,000 last year.
Absolutely.
Cats are working side jobs. You ain't gonna get nobody in the hood to go kick a ball for $11,000 when you can shoot, ballin', and make some big money. I mean,
right now the big money's in Europe.
The big money's in Europe,
right? And we're trying to change that. We got to start somewhere.
Well, MLS has got to open up these purse strings.
Right.
You can't just sit on. This.
With the designated player rule, that's
great for the top.
Okay, but it's gonna. The more people that come, there's more money for the players.
Sure. Well, I hope if they trickle it down, but it's time for MLS to stop telling these cats to play for $30,000, $40,000,
absolutely correct,
$50,000.
Oh, I agree.
Go out there, get injured, banged up, and not share any of the profits?
Right. Okay, let me go quickly now, because we're running a little bit on time, but we'll get it in. 5, educate the non-soccer fans in the United States on soccer educational DVDs, for example. And before the games are on telecast, like if somebody's taking a free kick, explain what a free kick is, what is an indirect, what is a direct free kick, what is a corner kick.
I don't like that idea.
Stuff like that. People have to be educated on the game.
You learn.
You can do it.
It's like you watch football. You just learn.
Okay. Number 6, for advertising purposes. Every 10 minutes of the game, say the next 10 minutes is being brought to you by Honda, Gillette. Every 10 minutes, 10-minute mark, 20-minute mark, 30-minute mark, like that. Get the advertising. Get the advertising money. I
don't want the game to just be hoarded out. We're already going to have. Well, we're already going to have a sponsor on the front of your jersey at the end of the year. I don't need the guy to tell me every 5 minutes that this game is being brought by Massengill Feminine Products. I don't need that. Sorry.
I think you need it. I disagree. But we beg to differ. It's a beautiful thing. Number 7, have every MLS game a fan celebration, music, contest for adults and kids. Get like good local bands, man. You know, of different musical varieties. Reggae, hip-hop, rock and roll, whatever. Okay?
You want to turn this thing into arena football now.
Nah.
You want music playing while the guys are going up and down
No, before the game starts, when the people are coming in, before the game, like an hour or so before the game time.
And everything, all that stuff.
We disagree again. My brother, I love him. 8, get exciting play-by-play and color commentary. Announcers to make the game more exciting as it is.
Yeah. They
kick it up.
Cisco, and I've said this to you, I told you this last time, you needed to really be in that thing for ESPN Deportes when they were looking for announcers for the World Cup. This guy, if you ever seen an announcer, you need somebody to announce some serious. You need to get out there and really pursue that thing, because most of these cats out here, man, they weak. They sorry. They have no excitement to the game. They have no attachment to the game. And I'm sorry, Rob Stone, he just bites.
Oh, man. Thank you. Number 9, having Major League Soccer, check this out, a national lottery as far as like, you play like what minute a goal is going to be scored and you get a certain amount of money like that. They have stuff like that in Europe. Why not have it here? You talk about the interest of kick up? Look at the point. Why do people watch NFL football? Point spread. Billions of dollars bet on NFL games. Have a national lottery of MLS. And last but not least, number 10, get Mad Soccer on cable or regular television. I repeat, get Mad Soccer on major television. Get it. Do it. Talk. If you know anybody in the cable, get them. Please. Gotta do it. Listen, we're running out of time. My man Shogun, God bless you. Happy New Year, my brother. I love you, man. Will you come on again in the future?
Absolutely, man.
We've been thinking, how about this? I contacted Jack Bell, a great soccer writer for the New York Times. We're going to try and get him, me, and Shogun and do a thing in a bigger studio here at beautiful Manhattan Neighborhood Network Studios. Remember, whatever they say, whatever they do, it's the greatest game in the world! Shogun, everybody,
Roll to the cup.
Roll to the cup.
Shogun, forever and ever.
See ya. Adios.